Good morning. I'm in the garden today and I'm just doing some shallow cultivation in our onions here. It's very important to try and get the weeds when they're just coming up, but you want to make sure that you don't go too deep because you don't want to damage the tender roots of the onions. After you do your shallow cultivation, then you'll want to do a light mulch over the onions, and that will help with the moisture to maintain your moisture content, and it also suppresses the weeds. Here's a weed that's close to the onion. I'm just going to try and gently pull it out, and so I get all the little roots out of there. And then I'll take my little tool, kind of break up the soil. There again, pull out the weed. When you're ready to mulch, you should use clean grass clippings. You can refer to our mulching video. Or you could also use a clean organic straw, if you can find that, to put a thin layer over it. Now I've moved over to my beets. They're just barely coming up. We've had a lot of rain, so the ground is a little hard, so I have to kind of either use a little soaker hose to get it wet, and that will help you to be able to thin out the beets, or you could take your little tool again and just gently loosen up the soil. I'm thinking that mine are a little bit on the young side, but what you would do is you thin the beets, you just pull them out. Make sure you get the roots. And you want to leave your spacing then so they're 3 inches maybe between your beets. So there's 2 that were close together. Just pull one out and leave one. And there you go. We have 10 people living on our farm right now this summer, and so we actually have a weeding schedule. And my part this week was to thin the beets and to work on the onions. And I know that someone else will be working on thinning the zucchini and squash. And there again, we have planted them in hills of 3 plants, and they're starting to come up now, and so we will be pulling 2 of the 3 plants that came up per hill. So we have 1 plant every 18 inches. Have fun in your garden.